Come as you are. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Hi, welcome to Artfully Sew, where we get creative with our sewing, quilting, and upcycling projects. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and I love to take old things and make them new. That's exactly what we're going to do today with this tablecloth. A while back, I showed you this tablecloth that I bought on a thrifting haul. I asked you in the comments to give me some ideas of what I could make from it. You guys had great ideas. I'm actually going to do a shirt. The reason I'm going to do a shirt is I just love this butterfly. I think it will look really cool on point. Plus the middle section, it has a hole in it. So I don't want to use it as a tablecloth anymore. I'd like to repurpose it. That's one of the things that I look for when I'm deciding whether or not I should repurpose something or keep it in its original condition. If it's damaged at all or has holes or stains on it, then I say, you know what, let's make it into something else. Another thing I confessed in that video was that I have a whole dresser full of things like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 more tablecloths or embroidery linens that I have, and I'm gonna upcycle those into 2 shirts as well. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have 2 of my very, very dear friends coming to visit this weekend. And so I thought it would be a fun little gift to give to them. So I'm gonna make this one for me because I really love this one. Plus it's gonna be my practice one. And then I'm going to make one for Ruth and one for Allison. So I can't wait, it's gonna be so fun. We haven't seen each other like in person for I bet a decade. We were college roommates and we had a blast together. I can't wait to give them something. So I better get going because as usual, I'm trying to do this all in one day. Anyway, I'm gonna use this pattern right here. As usual, I'm only gonna use this as a guide. I hardly ever follow directions or patterns exactly. After I make this one, then I'll decide how to do the other 2 because I have like a lot of options. I have got to turn the fan back on though, I'm dying. So, sorry if you can hear that. Too many hot flashes. Let's cut this out. They have a contrasting fabric in this look that I'm using, but I'm actually just going to use a different part of the tablecloth. And because I like the way that point looks, this front panel piece is on a fold. So this point is going to be the point of my shirt. Kind of look cool with these pants. Back and front done. Let's get the yokes. The back yoke is cut on the fold, but the front one is cut in 2 pieces. So let's see what we have for scraps now that I cut the sides out. Oh, trying to find, you know, this would look really good as the back yoke. For the front though, I think I'm going to use, they fly away like butterflies. Let's see. I just have to remember when I cut these out to make sure I flip it. So this has to be facing, the outside needs to be facing this way, and this piece needs to be the other way. So I gotta make sure I cut 2 of the opposite way. I know, Stella, you wanna get those chippies. Okay, I have all the pieces cut out, and since some of these pieces, as you can see here, I had to cut some of the cross stitching. So I'm gonna go around that with my serger to make sure that those stay secure. But before I do, I need to mark my arrows. Where's my chalk pencil? How many sewers do you know that have a tin whistle in their equipment bin? I'm just going to put a little dot with a pencil. The reason I'm doing that is because when I serge, I'm going to cut those arrows off. All right, I got all the edges serged. Now, you don't have to use a serger. I just prefer it because it really makes it nice and neat. I'll put a link in the description below. I use a Serger Pro Finish and I love it. It's actually a very affordable machine if you're looking for a serger. Look at how cute this is gonna be. It's gonna look like these. Look how the back piece turned out. Okay, now that I have all my pieces cut and serged, I need to start sewing them together. Like I said, this is not necessarily a pattern, it's a guide because I'm gonna change it. Okay, let's sew it together. Okay, I got all the pieces together. I like the way the back turned out. I am gonna take it in a little bit. I use the medium size and I feel like it's a little too big. It's not very fitted. So I'm gonna fit it a little bit better, but I like it. It's kind of fun, right? But I wanna figure out which linens I'm gonna use for Allie and Ruth's. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this on Mrs. Woodwire. Okay, let me show you the other options that I have for the other two shirts that I'm gonna make. I was thinking this might be fun for the front. I also have this teapot one. I really love this bird. But I'm not sure I have enough of this. I also thought this would look good, but it's not very big, see? The other thing I could do is I could use this for the front, the top part, or for the back yoke. That would be kind of cool. I also found this. That's kind of fun, a little stitched flower basket. This is kind of a fan. I don't know. I like these colors too, and this one. Like I could use it straight on the instead of on the bias, like on the point. I also found this. These I'm thinking more for the back yoke. And then I also found this. This is a tablecloth that unfortunately has a lot of stains on it. But this is actually not cross stitch or embroidery. This is applique. Applique is where you take the pieces and you cut them out and you turn it under and sew those pieces to a quilt top, or in this case, a really nice tablecloth. The center of this looks really cool too. Lots of hours were spent making this. So I think next what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of play around with the pattern pieces and see what looks good. Like I always preach, the experimenting is the fun part. Finding what works is part of the journey. Trying out things, allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself to try things out is a good thing, especially when you're upcycling. There's a lot of things that will work. I just want to figure out what I think looks the best. So here I go. Oh my gosh, my life is crazy. I keep knocking things over. Well, for the second shirt, I decided I'm going to use this little tablecloth. It has a lot of stains in it though, so I'm trying to get a spot that doesn't have stains. Because this is smaller, I'm going to have to piece together some other things. I might use this plain tablecloth for the back piece because I don't have enough to make both the front and the back side. So we'll see. I'll show you how it turns out.
The next day.
Sammy wanted to be by us. Come on out. Come on. says hello too. Stella, we have a lot of work to do, don't we? Well, here's the piles. I've got this pile here of fabric. I've got this pile over here. We are totally in work mode here. Day 2. I know I said I wanted to do this in one day, but it's not working out that way. I have the first piece almost completely finished. I do have to resize it, and I might do something different with the side panel. The second piece is done too. This one is actually done all the way. It looks nice. I like this and the match. It's similar but not the same. So this one turned out nice. I really like the way it looks. Where I'm really struggling is this last piece. I made this as the bottom and I really love it. It's so pretty. But when I went to put these pieces on the top, kind of like this, you know, I have the top yoke piece. I feel like when I stand back and look at this, it's gonna look really matchy, and I don't like that look. Besides the fact that I'm gonna have to cut an awful lot of the beautiful applique off. So I'm thinking I want to save the rest of this for another project. I was kind of auditioning different pieces, and I found this one. The thing I like about this is that it's cross stitch, so it's a different kind of medium. You know, I was thinking that would look really nice, but then I pulled out this last one and I just really love it. I went through my dresser again and I found this beautiful cross stitch piece, and I think it's gonna look really nice with matching this bottom. And there's 2 identical pieces because it's a table runner. I think I'm going to do that for the 2 front yoke pieces. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the back yet, but this is how we roll. We experiment as we go. Look at how nice that's going to look. I'm going to love it. I love the way these 2 turned out. I add a little bit of lace up in the sleeve of this one. This one I think looks great like this. The backs are really cute. The one I don't like is this one. This butterfly one looks cute on the hanger, but when I put it on, the size is too big. I need to reshape this. Plus, what happens in order to keep this nice point, I have to have the waistline so high, and it's just, I don't like that up here is this beautiful stitching, and even here, look at the back, how the back turned out. Isn't that cute? It just is too long and it's not well fitted. So I was hoping to have all this done this afternoon, and now it's into the evening. So now I need to make a decision. Am I going to take time to fix this, or am I just going to let it go?
The next day.
So I have on my new smock. I'm calling it a smock because it feels too artsy to just call a shirt. I ended up ripping out the points. They just didn't work. And I pieced together a front that I really, really like. And of course, I love, love, love the back. I also changed up the front here, if you noticed. It was too matchy-matchy. I'm more of a scrappy kind of person, so I like moving the butterfly a little bit so that it's not quite in the center. This is the shirt bottom, and to cover up the seam, I put a fun little piece of scrap lace there. My friends are on their way. They're almost here. And I hope they like their smocks. They were really fun to make. They're gonna be here in like half hour. I can't wait.
Airplane. Airplane.
I'm so glad you like your smocks.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Love it.
I was a
So
little worried that they were too baby doll or I don't know.
We're all pregnant.
Never.
But I
They're
love
really
baby
cute.
doll. I always see baby doll dresses, and those are the ones I want.
Oh, good. Good. Well, it looks very cute. And I think it's fun that you have lace, I have lace, and you have
lace.
lace.
Yeah, we're all
And I-
lacy.
and
And
I
what
didn't-
I'm gonna find is a cute, like a pink hanger, and hang it on my closet door.
Oh.
It'll be so darling there.
That will be.
Yep.
And then our backs are all tablecloths. But you guys look lovely, and I'm so glad you like them.
They're love. We love them.
I love you so much.
Love you so much.
Thank you for these. Thank you for coming to visit me.
Look, a little toad. Frog. Oh, yay. Come here, little guy. Toad blessing. We'll put him back here.
Oh!
He's right there. I think you might have stepped on him.
No, I did not.
The flower fairies. There's some food back there.
Oh,
that's not really good. Ruthie, oh, my God. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Can you see it? Oh, you got it. Something about that music just makes you want to dance.
Goodbye.
We realize we don't know where to go.
Oh.
Take the thing out.